The regime has systematically dismantled democratic institutions, silenced dissent, and violated basic human rights. The humanitarian crisis has reached catastrophic levels, with millions of Venezuelans fleeing their homeland in search for safety and a better life. The people of Venezuela are suffering from severe shortages of food, medicine, and basic necessities. Children are malnourished, hospitals lack essential supplies, and families are torn apart by the need to seek refuge in other countries. This is not just a political crisis, it is a humanitarian disaster that needs and demands immediate action. We call upon the international community to stand with the people of Venezuela. We urge the United Nations and the International Criminal Court and human rights organizations to hold Maduro and his regime accountable for their crimes. The atrocities committed cannot go unpunished. Justice must be served for the countless victims who have suffered under this brutal dictatorship. We specifically call on the UK government to take a strong and principled stand against the Maduro regime. The UK has a proud history of defending human rights and supporting democratic movements around the world. Now is the time to act. We urge the UK government to publicly denounce the human rights abuses and crimes against humanity committed by Maduro's regime, implement and support targeted sanctions against key figures in the Maduro regime responsible for human rights violations, increase humanitarian assistance to Venezuelan refugees and those suffering within the country, and work with international partners to support a peaceful and democratic transition in Venezuela, recognizing the legitimate leadership elected by the Venezuelan people. The crisis in Venezuela is not an isolated issue. It affects us all. It is a test of our commitment to human rights, democracy, and justice. We must not turn a blind eye to the suffering of the Venezuelan people. We must stand together, united in our demand for freedom, justice, and dignity of all. Let us raise our voices and make it clear we will not rest until the people of Venezuela are free from oppression. We will not be silent in the face of injustice. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can bring about the change that the people of Venezuela so desperately need. Thank you.